Just as I thought there couldn't be more hype for Breath of the Wild today, I stand to be wrong. Yes, hey guys, I'm ZeldaMaster, and well, in this video, we're going to be taking a look at the new Japanese trailer for Breath of the Wild that was revealed on Nintendo's Japanese YouTube channel. There's not really much to it, but I thought it'd be cool to kind of check it out, and overall I'm just very hyped for Breath of the Wild, so anything new the game has to offer, we gotta check it out and discuss it. So let's go ahead and check out this new Japanese trailer. Now, the first scene is a Switch being played on the big screen, and what we see is Link battling what seems to be Hinox. I mean, we've seen this enemy in previous trailers, both in red as we see now and in blue, and obviously we know this enemy from previous Zelda games. Mainly the downfall timeline is when we've seen Hinox, and on top of that, in this little scene we can see Link with a lot of heart containers. I mean, a total of 17, which we've never seen in a Zelda game. I mean, we've seen a total of 20 in Zelda games, but not 15 per row. We usually just see 10 per row, so that's also interesting. And something I feel like noting as well is that all of the heart containers are red, meaning that they aren't temporary hearts, so maybe there is a total of 30 heart containers you can collect officially without losing them, because we've seen yellow heart containers, which are temporary hearts that end up going away once you lose the HP of that, yellow heart. But yeah, as we can see, red heart containers most likely not going to go away. We'll be able to replenish them, so yeah, that means there's going to be a lot of heart containers within this game. And I guess also to note, within this screenshot is where Link is currently at. We could see a lot of water surrounding the area Link is standing in. Maybe he's on an island or something. I mean, we've seen a lot of water within the game, and we know Link is going to have to pretty much use a raft to sail from one area to another, so this might be one of the areas. I think it's also worth noting that we've only seen Hinox in the overworld, so maybe it's just going to be like a common overworld boss, similar to like the big Octo in the Wind Waker. Throughout the Great Sea, you find a lot of them, so maybe you're going to find a lot of variations or a lot of just different Hinoxes that you're going to have to defeat, because yes, we've seen this enemy before, and I believe that this is a different one than the ones we've seen before. But anyways, on to the next scene. And now it's time to pick up the Switch and get going. And well, in the next scene we see a very similar scene we've seen before, and that is of Link defending Zelda with the Sheikah warrior behind him, passed out. Most likely Link destroyed him and now has to face off whoever else is next. Maybe another one of these warriors. I mean, we can't really tell, but we've seen this exact scene in the Nintendo Switch Super Bowl trailer, as well as on the back of the Master and Special Edition box art. But in that edition, where you saw the screenshot, you didn't see the Sheikah warrior. We've only seen that updated in the Nintendo Switch Super Bowl trailer, and now we see it here in much higher quality. So yeah, overall this seems like a very interesting cutscene, and one that's going to be very important within the game, and I can't wait until we actually see it in the game itself. And the next scene is a very brief one, and this seems to be the exact same scene of Link maybe protecting Zelda with the Sheikah warrior passed out right beneath them, but this is like a different angle of it. You can see Link holding the Master Sword, but we still see the same canyons, and overall it looks like a very similar setting. Just, this scene looks very, very intimidating for Link, and overall Link seems to be ready to battle or something. It looks very serious, to say the least. So yeah, very interesting, and overall, like I said, can't wait to see this in the actual game. The next scene is a pretty common scene we've seen many times, and that is Link on horseback against a guardian. Like I said, we've seen this scene many times, so there's not really much to point out. I guess the only thing I can point out here is the fact that Link has 17 heart containers, as we've seen before. But anyways, let's go ahead and check out the final scene, which is hands down the most beautiful scene and the reason why I got so hyped from watching this trailer, and that is of Link and Zelda riding on horseback into the sunset. You see both Link and Zelda, just looking at each other. It reminds me a lot of Skyward Sword when they're on their loft wings, and then you see them, just slowly walk into sunset. It's so beautiful, and I think it's worth pointing out that Zelda has the Sheikah slate in this scene. I'm not sure if this is in the past or in the present, but Zelda has the Sheikah slate, and I'm assuming maybe that is because it is in the present and Link gave it to her or something. And this is a scene where Link has the Master Sword. I mean, you could tell that Link looks the same, but Zelda doesn't. I mean, Zelda's hair seems to be a little bit different. We've seen two variations of Zelda, and one seems to be of her in the past and one of her in the present. I believe this variation, the one with her dressed like this, is the one of her in the present. So yeah, maybe this is later within the game. Link meets her finally after 100 years. You know, they finally re-meet, and she takes the Sheikah Slate for whatever reason, and they, you know, set off into sunset. And yeah, it's just overall such a beautiful scene, and definitely something worth pointing out. Also, something worth noting is the fact that they're heading to some sort of horse statue. This could indicate some sort of town or something. I mean, we've seen horses represent a lot within this game, especially the stables, so this could indicate maybe a stable or a town. But yeah, just thought I'd point out that we can see some sort of horse statue in the distance. And that's pretty much it for the trailer. It was very short and very brief, but at the very end we can see the Nintendo Switch being placed in the dock, and then you see the scene that we've seen before of Link staring at Zelda. And yeah, it's pretty much it. There's nothing more to this trailer, really nothing to pick out of it outside of, you know, Zelda having the Sheikah Slate in one of the scenes and there being 17 heart containers. But other than that, I just thought it'd be cool to kind of share this news, and overall it's just fun to make Breath of the Wild type videos and get your information and you know, thoughts about the you know, new news that comes out. And that's why I love making these videos, to get your guys's, you know, reaction and information from all of the new things that come out, because it really excites me. So it's always nice to share the news. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, and be sure to check out the actual trailer. I'll link it in the description, that way you can see the whole thing. I mean, it's only 30 seconds, but still very interesting. And yeah, again, thank you all so much for watching. I was ZeldaMaster, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!